What if I told you that 10 sheep could make you more money than 1 cow using the same amount of land? Sounds surprising, right? But here's the thing. When it comes to farming, profit doesn't always come from the biggest animal. In this video, you'll learn how cattle and sheep compare when it comes to startup costs, daily care, what you can sell, and even how fast you can grow. We're not picking favorites, just giving you the numbers, the facts, and the real-life trade-offs. Whether you're thinking of buying your first animals or planning a small farm, this will help you make a smarter decision. Let's start with the very first question. How much does it cost to get started? A single cow can cost you anywhere from $1,200 to $2,000, and that's just the animal. If it's a good quality breed or already pregnant, the price can go even higher. Now compare that to sheep. A ewe, that's a female sheep, usually costs between $200 to $400. That means for the price of 1 cow, you could buy 4 to 10 sheep. But animals aren't the only cost. Cattle need strong fencing, like barbed wire or electric wire, because they're big and can push right through weak barriers. You might also need a head gate or squeeze chute for handling them safely. That equipment can cost hundreds or even thousands of dollars. Sheep, being smaller, are easier to handle and don't need heavy-duty gear, but they come with their own challenge. Predators, coyotes, stray dogs, and even large birds of prey can be a threat. So you'll need tight, predator-proof fencing, maybe even a livestock guardian dog. So while sheep are cheaper to buy, your setup costs really depend on what you already have and what problems you're prepared to handle. Okay, now you've got your animals. What's the day-to-day like? Let's talk feeding first. A cow eats a lot. You're looking at around 25 to 30 pounds of hay per day, sometimes more. If you're feeding grain or supplements, that adds to your costs fast. Sheep, they eat way less, about 3 to 5 pounds of hay per day. That means you can feed 5 to 6 sheep for what it takes to feed 1 cow. So if you've got limited pasture, or you're buying hay by the bale, sheep might save you some money. But there's more to the story. Sheep need more frequent care. They're more prone to parasites like worms, so you'll need to keep a close eye on their health. That might mean monthly deworming, regular hoof trimming, and more hands-on work. Cattle, their vet visits are less frequent, but way more expensive when they happen. A sick cow can cost you hundreds in vet bills. And because they're bigger, even routine tasks like hoof trimming or loading them into a trailer can take extra equipment or extra people. So here's the trade-off. Cattle cost more per day, but sheep take more time and care. It all depends on whether you've got more money or more time to invest. Now let's talk about what really matters. What do you actually get from these animals? And how much money can you make? Cattle first. If you raise a beef cow and sell the calf at weaning weight, that's around 750 pounds, and the market price is about $2.35. Per pound, that gives you $1,762. Some farms also sell raw milk. 1 cow can give you 6 to 7 gallons a day, and if local laws allow, raw milk can sell for $6 to $8 per gallon. That's $18 to $50 per day. But you'll need to meet legal requirements and handle sanitation carefully. What about leather? Technically, yes, it's a byproduct, but for small farms, it usually doesn't add much profit unless you're processing hides yourself. Now, sheep. Let's say you have 10 ewes. On average, they can produce 12 lambs per year. If those lambs weigh a total of 750 pounds and sell for $3.40 per pound, that's $2,550. That's $788 more using the same amount of land. Plus, there's wool. Each ewe produces 5 to 10 pounds of wool per year, selling for $1 to $3 per pound, depending on the quality and market. And then there's sheep milk. It's rich, perfect for cheese, and sells for more than cow milk, but it's a niche market and often needs special handling and licenses. So while sheep might bring in more money per acre, cattle can offer steady, long-term products like milk and might fit better in areas with established markets. Let's say you're dreaming of a bigger farm one day. Which animal helps you grow faster? Cattle give you 1 calf per year, maybe 2 if you're really lucky, or doing embryo work. But it takes about 2 to 3 years before that calf is old enough to breed or be processed for meat. Sheep, on the other hand, can grow your flock fast. Most ewes have 1 to 2 lambs per year, and some even have twins or triplets. That means in just a couple of years, your flock can double or even triple in size, if you manage things well. Faster growth also means more to manage, more feeding, more fencing, and more health checks. So if your goal is to build a small business quickly, sheep might offer faster returns. But if you want slower, steadier growth, cattle could be a better fit. Now let's talk about what no one wants to think about: when things go wrong. Cattle can be expensive to fix when they get hurt or sick. A simple hoof problem or a barbed wire cut can mean a big vet bill. And if your fences fail, a loose cow can be dangerous and hard to catch. Sheep face different problems. They're more vulnerable to predators, especially in open pastures. Parasites are a constant issue, and even small losses, like a lamb dying from cold or worms, can add up fast. No animal is totally safe. It's about knowing the risks and having a plan in place. Let's sum it up. Startup costs. Sheep are cheaper to buy and easier to house. Daily costs. Cattle eat more. Sheep need more attention. Profit. Sheep may bring in more money per acre. Growth. Sheep reproduce and grow faster. Risks. Cattle repairs cost more. Sheep have more frequent problems. So which one is more profitable? The answer is, it depends. Got limited land and a smaller budget? Sheep might make sense. Want fewer animals and long-term potential? Cattle could be your path. Whatever you choose, start small, learn as you go. And remember, farming is a journey, not a race. Let us know in the comments. Would you start with sheep, cattle, or something else entirely? Like, share, and subscribe if this video helped you. And until next time, happy farming!